Hello again, everyone. This is Randy, your sewing machine man, and today is Necchi Day. That's not one you hear a lot about, is the Necchi. It's a kind of a well-known brand from back in the day, back when there's Necchi Supernovas and Julias and all those. There were some awesome machines back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, into the 80s. I had a Necchi dealership in the 80s over in Arlington, Texas, USA, planet Earth, and nice little machines. This one we're looking at because a lot of times people say, is there any machines out there that you can tell us that have steel gears in them that aren't this one, that, and the other one? Here's one of those rare moments where you have a Necchi, and this is a model 539, it's written down here, and it has steel gears in it. And they're packed very nicely with grease, and they're working like a charm. It's not a bad little machine. It's an alloy frame. It's not real heavy, but it's got a good fraction horsepower motor in it. And this one had a size 16 needle in it, and she was sewing on something heavy because the needle plate was banged up pretty good. The hook was banged up pretty good. And of course she was using the forbidden hand quilting, which means it's not for machine use. And of course, how do you know it's hand quilting? If these ends come off, or these caps come off, and you don't see the label on there where it says hand quilting, you can always tell because it spirals. See that spiral like a slinky? When it spirals like that, that tells you it's an oversized thread, because when it's wrapped like this, upholstery thread, hand quilting, machine quilting, all these, they spiral off. That's a good clue to let you know that it's oversized. But on this one, the best clue is right there. En anglais, it says hand quilting, and that's what caused the problem. That's why I tore it up. But because the parts that we reconditioned that were damaged were metal, we could put them on the jeweler's wheel, polish them out, put them on the file them, and get everything running real good. So now it's ready to go back into action, and it's threaded up, ready to go. I rebuilt the clutch on the side because somebody had put some daggone grease in there, and it was the kind of grease that hardens after a while, so it had to be taken apart, cleaned, to put it all back together. But now the hand wheel releases, and the clutch works, the bob winder works, and a lot of this stuff is due to inactivity. When it doesn't break loose, then nobody uses it, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. And same with this up here. This was all the way up. It's got to be down. Just a lot of little things, but everything's back in factory specs on it, and it's sewn just like it should, just like a brand new one. And that's the Necchi steel gear model 539.